What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TTALK, where it is you plus me plus a lovely cup of tea. And today we are back with another episode. If you guys are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Nala Asa Shakur, also known as Tyler A. Norman, and I am the author of the book Love Starts Here. So this book takes you down a life-changing journey of learning how to embody love within the energy of love, and learning how that starts to attract things in your external world, like friendships, family, romance, your career, and so many more things. So check that out if you haven't. And I am also the CEO of The All Natural, which is your one-stop holistic health shop, providing all your needs for a natural lifestyle and a content product, service, or event. Okay, so if you guys are new to Tea Talk, this is just a sacred space where we come, we sit down, we have our tea, and we talk the real tea, which is how to heal thyself. Okay, so we channel messages. I channel messages from the tarot, looking at the symbols, the colors, and the things on the cards, and the messages that come through, offering myself as a vessel, and we get all the tea that we need for this moment, where we can apply to our personal lives and learn how to love life deeper. Okay, so if you don't have your tea already, pause this video and go get you some. If you do, shout out to you. But yes, my tea is real hot today, so I'm gonna be sipping slowly. But I'm trying to think. No, announcements are after prayer, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the prayer and then get started. Oh, I'm drinking on some elderberry tea, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm drinking on elderberry tea. Just straight elderberry this time. Kept it real, basic. Elderberry is really good for boosting the immune system, easing cold and flu symptoms. Really good for the skin. It's high in antioxidants, so really amazing. If you want to spice this up a little bit, add some ginger, some lemon juice, and sea moss, and some honey, and that'll turn that up. So yes, we are going to, like I said, get into the prayer and then get started. Ooh, take some deep breaths with me, y'all. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator. Thank you for this day, this new day. Thank you for this new season. Thank you for this space. And thank you for this gathering, this tea talk, that we were able to come here and seek your guidance, seek the wisdom from the Most High. And I set the intentions, and I ask and I pray that I clear my energy, opening up myself as a vessel to allow the divine wisdom, whatever it is that I need to hear, that all the listeners and watchers need to hear, that we need to hear as a collective. I pray that those messages come through the cards and the symbols, colors, the numbers, and I pray that the language of the universe is clear today, that we all are able to leave with a sacred and divine message that we can apply to whatever is going on with us personally right now, and we can learn to love ourselves deeper, learn to love life deeper, and learn to love others deeper, and truly embody the energy of love. Thank you, God. Ashe. Okay, so as far as announcements, don't really have any announcements, but I have a shout out to myself. I realize I've never had my juices on TikTok. So if you guys don't know, I do sell juice cleanses. Okay, so used to be a subscription, but now it is just, you can buy a cleanse just for the one time, and that'll be it. So you can get 6 or 8, and the 6 has 2 of each flavor, which is 3 flavors, and then the 8 is a special one. You get 2 of each flavor of the 3 flavors, so that's 6, and then you get 2 of a bonus flavor, a surprise flavor, just depending on whatever is in season, whatever creative healing energy that I am feeling in the moment, or that I intuitively pick up on in your energy. So these are energy juice cleanses. Get you some, because these are so good. It comes in this glass bottle, which you can reuse it, and it's a cute little, the sticker's waterproof, It tastes so good, so refreshing, so reviving, and most importantly, it is truly a energetic cleanse on all levels. So check out those juices. But okay, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this message today. We're going to get into this message today. And we're going to see what is popping. We're going to see what is... Okay, I've said that so many times. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at these cards, y'all. And honestly, I'm feeling like I'm already picking up on, already knowing, just from where my head has been at today, where my mind has been at, and the things that I have been asked to focus on and take a look at and reflect on. I'm feeling like that is going to be what is the message today. So I'm just going to go ahead with that and see if there are any cards to, you know, further add on to what that message is. So the message today from Spirit is to release the pressure to be perfect. And the thing is, that is such a deep and heavy message within the spiritual community. Because in this community, the vegan community, spiritual community, the higher vibrations, whatever you want to call it, the holistic community, whatever. I feel like, and even within myself, I went through this myself, there is a stigma and an expectation that we have to be all the way put together. That we have to be strictly 100% alkaline vegan. That we have to wake up and meditate for an hour every day and every night. We have to do yoga. We've got to read every day. We have to do something, you know, we have to, it's like this expectation that we, because we know things, because we know what raises your vibration, because we know what is good for the mental body, for the spiritual body, for the emotional and the physical body, because we know what things raise those vibrations, and because we've tapped into what it feels like to be lighter in energy and to have a higher frequency. Sometimes we get into the mode, we get into the mode of trying to be high frequency all the time, trying to be perfect, trying to fill all of those energy bodies up to the brim, to the top, fully with light. And the thing is, it's like, that's not realistic. And that's what a lot of us, including myself, have and had to learn. So it's like, Spirit is saying, just release the pressure to be perfect. Yes, work on these things. Yes, work on yourself. Do your inner work. Feed your physical body what it needs and use natural things on your skin. And feed your mental body. Yes, you should read and, you know, listen to music and do things that your mind likes. And surround yourself with a good environment, a healthy environment. Surround yourself with colors. Yes, you should do those things. Yes, you should meditate and take spiritual baths and do rituals if that's what's calling you. And yes, you should pray every day and speak with Spirit and go out to nature and do those things for sure. And yes, you should journal and cry and let your emotions release. We should do all of these things 100%. But the thing is, we have to let ourselves be in balance. We have to let ourselves not be so overly spiritual, so overly trying to be perfect, and trying to raise our vibrations so high frequency that we forget that we are also a human, that we are also here on earth, that our feet are also grounded in this soil, that we also have to be human. We have to be balanced. We have to love ourselves for our light and our dark. And loving ourselves requires us to not judge ourselves for not being on it and perfect all the time. Okay? Because love, truly, love is balance. Love is not all light. And that's where we have it twisted sometimes. We think that love is just only pleasure and only just good energy and just all high vibrations and good things. But love is the balance of it all. It is the peace. It is the center that we find in the middle of it. That we find true happiness is the peace that we find with all the things that are going on, all the good things and the balance and all the not so good things. Love and happiness and true peace is when we can find our center. And love for self, love of self, is when we can do the same thing. We can find our center with our amazing, our beautiful habits, all the things that we do to push ourselves further and help ourselves grow, and all the things that we do to raise our vibration. And we can love those things, and we can also love the times that we slip up, the times that we're lazy, the times that we don't want to do anything, the times that we want to lay around, the times that we want to slip out of our routine, the times that we just want to be human and just go out and do whatever. We have to love that side of ourselves too. And love is being in that balance. Being in that, okay, I know I'm doing things to further myself, but I am not expecting myself to be perfect, to be 100% on it in all ways, all the time, because that's unrealistic. And I will be constantly striving to meet this version of myself that does not exist. And I will never be able to love myself while I am constantly reaching this version, this perfect version of self that doesn't exist. We can't love ourselves if we do that. If we're constantly trying to reach a destination, a new us, we have to love ourselves where we are, for the mistakes that we make, and everything in between. Oh, my scarf keeps falling. But we have to, love is balance. And I didn't even need to pick any cards for that. But I want to say a few quotes. These, two of these quotes are from the show Bel-Air. The new, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the new version that came out this year. So one quote, and this is from the season finale actually. Jazz was talking to Will, and he says, "The key to happiness is staying true to who you are no matter where you are." So I'm going to let y'all sit with that one. Staying true to who you are no matter where you are. And then he also said that, dang, why am I forgetting? I know it's at the top of my head. Hold on. He also said, you can remember where you come from and still change your life for the better. And that is an amazing example of balance. And I'm going to give y'all another quote from Kanye's documentary, from his mother, Donda West. She said, "A giant has his feet on the ground and his head in the sky at the same time. A true giant, a true person with a big heart, with big energy, a big aura, who has a big, powerful, inspirational impact on this world, a giant, has his feet in the ground. He is balanced. He is still human. He knows he still makes mistakes. He knows he is not perfect. He knows where he comes from. He knows his roots. He is grounded in his earth, in his body. He is grounded to know that he is not above everybody else, that he is still from the same soil that we are all made of. A true giant, his feet are grounded on the ground and his head is in the sky at the same time. That means he can be all these things. He can remember where he came from, like Jazz said, but he can still rise, he can still grow, and he can still change his life for the better. He or she and he. She can still change her life for the better. She can still see the views. She can still be up in the sky on flights, flying high, seeing new perspectives, climbing new mountains. She can still do both of those things because she is balanced, because she is in the energy of love. And that is what I mean in my book when I say, when you are truly in the energy of love, you attract the truest life you desire. And it requires balance, okay? So the message today is release the pressure to be perfect, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Didn't even need any cards to pull. But yes, we are going to sip our tea, okay? Finish up your tea. And I want y'all to have a beautiful and amazing day. Do something that you enjoy for yourself today. Do something for yourself today. If you guys want to book a personal intuitive healing session, I will link that down below. It is a 30-minute session for $50 where I pull cards based on your personal energy in your life. So yes, With that being said, I'm gonna end this here, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.